Did you know that Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls was actually based on a really cheesy, probably kind of awful Nicolas Cage movie from the 1990s? I don't know if you heard that, but April just yelled from the other room, "Why you gotta ruin my songs like that, Cliff?" And ruin it I'm going to, because the song is actually sung from the perspective of Nicolas Cage's character himself. Let me explain. Hey everybody, I'm Clifford Stumby, the Pop Song Professor. Welcome to my channel where we make English class awesome by explaining and sometimes roasting song lyrics on school days. And today we are explaining Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls. Partially because it's part of the 21 Pilots set list, and partially because apparently I want to ruin people's lives? Well, basically life was kind of hard for lead singer and songwriter John Rzeznik. Things weren't going great for the Goo Goo Dolls, and I think he might have been feeling a little bit desperate after a divorce with his wife and moving to a new city, and so he agreed to write a song for the soundtrack for a new movie coming out called City of Angels. He was also partially motivated because U2 and Peter Gabriel were gonna be on the soundtrack as well, and he wanted to kind of have his name rub shoulders with their names, apparently. Well, he went to a pre-screening of the movie and decided that he actually didn't like it that much. But even still, he went back to his hotel room and actually had a really good experience writing the lyrics. Usually for him, it was difficult. He felt like he had to procrastinate or like his stuff wouldn't be good enough. But in this case, he actually wrote a ton of music really fast, and it all came really easy. Apparently something about that Nicolas Cage charm, I guess? Well, that song eventually became what we hear as Iris, but the movie is a story unto itself. Courtney, if you want to put a quick clip, like the cheesiest clip you can find from the trailer on YouTube right here, that would be great.
Ever been seen, Cassio? Have you ever been seen like you were a man? That doctor in the operating room, she looked right at me.
Basically, City of Angels tells the story of an angel whose job it is to kind of comfort people who are about to die. He goes on to planet Earth and he finds this girl who's distressed, and he really wants to help her feel better because she just lost a patient in a surgery. As an angel, he doesn't have most of the human senses. He can't feel or taste or smell things. And he really likes this girl, and she really likes him, spoiler alert. And he learns that if he gives up his eternal life as an angel, he can become a human and date her. So, guess what he does? He becomes a human, goes and tries to find her, they have sex, and then she goes out to get like some groceries or whatever, gets hit by a bus, and it's all over. So sad. And also really, really, really cheesy. And every time you see Nicolas Cage on camera in the trailer, he looks like this.
I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence.
And yet, the song Iris still comes from this movie. Oh, one more thing. People can't normally see angels unless the angels let them. That's important because the song Iris directly mentions that. And now let's re-listen to the song based on what you know about the movie. And I'd give up forever to touch you because I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't want to go home right now. Nicolas Cage's character wants to be with Meg Ryan's character, and he wants to give up his eternal life just to have sex with her. And all I can taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your life, because sooner or later it's over. I just don't want to miss you tonight. This seems to be in direct reference to the one night where they were able to have sex before she died. And I don't know if I said it was a bus that killed her earlier, but it was actually a logging truck, which is somehow 1,000 times worse. And I don't want the world to see me, because I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. That's more of Nicolas Cage telling her, look, I'm gonna become a human for you, and I don't care if everybody else sees me. It's just about you. And finally, verse 2. And you can't fight the tears that ain't coming, or the moment of truth in your lies, when everything feels like the movies, yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. By coming alive as a human, he is opening himself up to bleeding and crying and all of the human experiences that we sometimes think kind of suck. All for the sake of Meg Ryan. And that, my friends, is the story of Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls. Basically, Nicolas Cage steps down from being an angel so that he can get hot and heavy with a human. And then she dies. Iris. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Check out my Patreon community down below where you can discuss songs like this and others with me and some really incredible people. Hope that you enjoy these videos right here, and I'll talk to you next time.